Hey artists, today we're making these amazing zebras. Follow along with me and I'll show you all the steps to create your own stripy zebra. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is choose two colors, any two colors, and we are going to draw vertical stripes. Vertical means they go up and down, so we're going to paint. So I'm going to do green. And you can see I'm having them go up and down. So you're just dipping into your paint and you're adding your stripes to your paper. Now you have this other paper over here. We're just not painting it quite yet. From the top to the bottom, don't leave any blank space all the way down. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm going to pick a second color. I think I'm going to choose orange. So I'm going to dip into here and add my second color stripe. From top to bottom, going vertically, up and down. All right, now I'm going to wash my brush clean. I'm going to take this and set it to the side, and I'm going to take this paper, but instead of going vertically, I'm going to go horizontally, which is side to side. So I wash my brush clean, choose my color, and I'm going to paint horizontal lines. Just right across my page, side to side. And once I'm done with this color, I'm going to choose a second color. So I wash my brush nice and clean. I think I'm going to do yellow. So I just go right in between. And I'm going side to side because these lines are horizontal. Perfect. Now you're going to take these two papers and set them to the side so they can dry. Okay, they are dry, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take the horizontal piece and we are going to fold it in half the long skinny way, like that. Now that you folded it, you're going to grab your scissors and we're going to cut right down that folded line. Okay, now we're going to take this left to one of the two pieces, so it was like this, we cut it in half. Now we're going to fold it in half again, open, cut it down that line. Okay, so we haven't touched this one. We cut this one in half. We took one half over here, and then we cut that one in half again. Now we're going to fold these guys the long skinny way one more time. And on this one too, fold it the long skinny way one more time. Perfect. Open them up and cut down that folded line. Okay, now we have this piece and these four pieces. So we're going to set that up here. And we're going to take this one, and instead of folding it the long skinny way, we're going to fold it the wider way, like this. Now open it up and cut right down the line. Okay. And now we're going to take this one and we're going to fold it in half again. Kind of the wider way, not the skinny way. And cut down the line. Now, you're going to take one of these and set them to the side. But on this one, we're going to go to the end and we're going to round the corners. So we're going to cut off those pointy corners. Goodbye, pointy corner, rounding it off. And goodbye to this pointy corner, rounding it off. Now we have a nice rounded edge. And now it is time to put this little zebra together. Okay, with your glue stick, you're going to take this rectangle right here. This is going to be his body. I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to put some glue at the top of each one of these 4 legs. We're going to put a leg right here at the bottom. And then we're going to put more glue right at the top on the painted side. And then we're going to put it next to that first leg. This will make it look like he's walking. Now we get our other 2 legs, put a little bit of glue at the top. Have that one kind of kicking back. And a little bit of glue at the top of this one. And this one is coming down here. Now when we turn it over, there's his legs and his body. The next thing we need to do is give him a neck, a nice long neck. So we're going to put the glue here at this end of this longer piece, and we're going to put it underneath right there. Now we're going to add the head. I think what I'm going to do is cut this piece just a little bit shorter with my scissors. We can just set that piece to the side. Now we're going to put some glue on the back of the head here, making sure the rounded part is coming forward. And there is his head, his neck, body, and feet. We can take one of our leftover pieces and we can make 2 ears with the triangle shape. I want to put one kind of in the front. The other ear is on the other side of him. So I'm going to take this glue right here on the front of this and tuck it behind. So you can see that one is on the other side of his head. Now we have the body, the legs, the neck, the face. We can also get another little piece of our leftover here and cut a long, skinny kind of piece here, and we can give him a tail. All right. Now that we have our zebra's body, it's time to add some of the details. Okay, you can go over to the scrap box. Now, since he's not a very realistic zebra, you could use any color you want to make his mouth and his hooves and the little hair on his neck. I'm choosing black from the scrap box, but you are welcome to be creative and choose whatever you would like. So I'm going to cut a little piece, and I'm going to make fringe by taking my scissors like this. And then you can take your hand and kind of crinkle it up. And then I'm going to glue that right down his back like that. So I'm going to take my glue stick again, put a little strip of glue, a nice thick stripe, and I'm going to put that right behind and push it down. Like flip it over, really push that on there. So there is his mane. Now for the eye, I like to take a little square of white and I cut off those pointy corners to turn it into a circle. Take my glue stick, and now he's gonna have a little eye there. I need to cut a little piece of black. I'm gonna cut a round circle again to go inside of his eye so I can see that he's looking at me. There he is. Now we can make him a little mouth. And I'll put some glue on the back and put his little mouth on. I'm also going to put his nostril. I feel like zebras that we saw in the video have kind of these big nostrils on their nose. There we go. So I'm going to get some of this. Get a little glue on the back and stick that right on there. Oh, he's looking so handsome. I think next I'm going to put the little hooves on his feet. So I'm going to make some rectangles that are the same size here. And like I said, you do not have to do black like me. You might make it kind of match with the rest of the colors you chose. Maybe you'd have some little blue hooves or green hooves. It's whatever color you would like. We're going to add some little details here. And if there are any details that you know about zebras that you'd like to add, you are welcome to, because it is your creation. These are just the details I thought of. So there's his mane, his hooves, his face, and I do see that they have a little tuft of fur on their tail. So I'm gonna do the same little fringy there and kind of squish it up, and I'm gonna, that doesn't quite fit, does it? And I'm gonna add that to his tail. Just like that. Boop. And now I have an amazing finished zebra. I can't wait to see the little zebras that you create.